I want every one of you to remember these three words. Nigerians, we are no more. Southeasterners and Southerners, we cannot become. And Biafrans, we must be.
A servant of the wonderful people of Biafra. We are live and we are direct this very morning, afternoon, or night, depending on where you are. And we start this very day by making it abundantly clear that the greatest enemy of a black man is the way that we reason. If not that the way we reason is very, very abhorrent, there is no need or reason why we should be suffering and complaining every blessed day without the courage to do something about it.
Welcome, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom across the world. I welcome you to this amazing program. Please, kindly like and share this program to all platforms. Share to family and friends. Share to everyone that is close to you. This information is coming to you from the platform that is under the United States of Biafra. The United States of Biafra under the command of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko, and on the Supreme Command of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Today, under the leadership of the Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze. Please watch closely to the video I'm about to play, where we'll talk about the irredeemable situation of Nigeria. Some of you do not understand. Simply because we are commenting on the social media, you don't believe us. But I want you to get information that are coming from their conventional media. The irredeemable situation of Nigeria is overwhelming, and the end of the zoo has come. It doesn't matter what you think about it. It doesn't matter what you believe. The truth remains that Nigeria has ended and there is no going back. Wherever you are as a Biafran, the earlier you begin to support the independence of the United States of Biafra, the better for you. And if you are from other regions, the earlier you begin to support your own region, the better for you. Biafra is not your problem. Let's watch.
Look at Enugu. It's only traces of Anambra and Imo that you see this struggle that is being much pronounced. And when I keep on telling you that, you see, I said there is no, there is not an offense to go into a kind of dialogue. But when you dialogue out of fear, then it's no longer a dialogue again. Then an instrumentality of a coercion has been infused into play. That is what I've always maintained. And I want to believe that whatever, okay, some people that are even mounting in here or sitting stand, most of them opened their shops yesterday. A case in point, Mr. Authentic here. And they will come here and start dishing you lies. We want an egalitarian society, and we want a very good society, a semblance of a good climb, then we should always be able to come out with the truth. That is my take. I say it is not wrong to say, okay, you want to self-determine. I've even given you, samples of other countries that are also yearning for self-determination. They did not go in the way we have been, the Biafra, my Biafra brothers are going about with it. I said that it is not, because I said it is not even wrong to self-determine. But if you do in a wrong way, they're trying to cause mayhem and cause division among yourselves and even in the nation. Then that is where I have my pace and my grounds, and I want to rest so that my colleague will say so.
All right, Mr. Olagide, can the Igbo nation still speak with one voice in this struggle? Can they still speak with one voice? Looking at what happened yesterday, the lockdown, total lockdown. I think in Imo State, business activities were grounded. Schools didn't open, banks, ports, some industries didn't open there yesterday. In Anambra State, schools, churches, and other business activities were grounded. But in places like Abia State, Ebonyi, what really happened? Some of the residents there went about their business activities. Can they still speak with one voice?
Mr. Mike, in every situation in life, there's nothing like 100% or absolute compliance in anything. There will only be voices that are in support. There will only be voices that are against. There's majority, there will be minority. That's how God has created it. The people I've always known that Biafrans cannot be speaking 100% in same direction. No, there are some people who did not believe in this cause. I gave an example yesterday that Scotland, about 4 or 5 years ago, they made the same similar move, and they want to opt out of UK. And UK government did not roll out arms against them. They simply conducted a referendum, and at the end of the referendum, the people that said no, we still want to remain in UK, were more than those who said we want to go away. That means they are still remain in UK. They didn't go away. So there will only be opposition. There will only be people for and against. So those who are for Biafra sit at home, you saw them complying. Even some of those even comply. Not all of them agree to it. Some comply out of fear that if I go out, I might be hurt. So they succumb to the impending likelihood of a threat that they may face on the streets. But those who absolutely say no, they will dare whatever wants to happen. Those in the opposition said they are not part of this, and they didn't comply with it. So that's how nature is.
Why didn't they comply with it in Ebonyi State? Is it because the state belongs to APC?
Mr. Mike, I told you
is
that.
Is it because the state is being ruled by the All Progressive Congress?
About what I said yesterday was that I said even God, our creator, didn't dominate us. He created us he didn't create us as robots. He created us with ability to make a choice. He gave us a self-free will to choose, to determine, and take a decision. So if God Almighty could not create us as robots, ability to think, to make a choice, to make a decision, to pick this or that, then that means those who did that yesterday, they are also exercising their own rights. That this is the issue on ground now. Am I in line with it? No. Understand their ground, they make their stand known by not agreeing to what. So nobody should be coerced or be chased around. They should allow human being. That's the nature of human being. Everyone
I believe in states like Abia State and Ebonyi. Some people will still comply.
Oh yeah.
With that lockdown order, that's some order. Yeah. But according to reports, that's what I said, because I can see on the screen.
Yes.
Some people are saying it's a lie that it happened. Okay, this is a report by the Guardian newspaper, and I still have some dailies that reported this morning. Okay, let's quickly go to the Guardian newspaper. Ebonyi residents defy IPOB sit-at-home order. You can see it here.
Oh yes.
Can you see it?
Yes.
All right. Now let's look at the story there. Sit-at-home called by the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB to mark the anniversary of Biafra was a total flop.
Yeah.
Look at the right up there. It was a total flop in Ebonyi State as residents on Friday went about their normal daily activities unarmed. Unarmed. Though there were heavily armed police personnel in some strategic locations in the state, they quickly disappeared when it was clear that the people were going about their normal businesses. When our correspondents visited the metropolis, non-compliance was witnessed with business activities in operation and major roads were blocked due to traffic. Major roads were blocked due to traffic.
That is it. Have I not been vindicated yet? I said it on this platform that you see, you cannot be working across purposes and you want to have an objective.
Definitely, there are people that are going contrary to this agitation.
Exactly.
They are not supporting or subscribing to this sit-at-home order.
It's not that they're going contrary. I'm saying is it within the nature of human being to decide to choose. You except want to coerce, want to use force to coerce man. Mr. Mark, I'm saying it's within the nature of man to choose between this or that. Except we are using a force to compel a man. That's why you see a man acting along your direction. The moment you allow him to exercise the nature of which God created him to choose, give him options, let him choose free will without being compelled. He will choose this or that, and when he has chosen, he will stand by it. Those who have chosen that we are not part of this ideology, sit at home, you see them define it. Those who believe in it, you see them complying. So it's the nature of man that whatsoever you allow a man to freely exercise his nature, he will choose between this or that.
Let me move further. Let me go further. Let me go on with the story. I said earlier on that in Imo State's business activities
were paralyzed.
Crippled, even in Anambra State. Now, in Ebonyi State, according to the Guardian, according to the report by Guardian, banks, schools, markets, government offices, motor parks, as well as some other private institutions were all in full operation. Were all in full operation at the busy water parks. At the busy water works road section of Ogoja Road and Afikpo Road, Gunning Streets and Afikpo Street. There was heavy traffic as people experienced difficulties going to their work and business places.
And you see, Mike, I want to say something. I said change comes in two forms. It's either planned or forced. And anything that is being forced, it shows that your free will as a human being has been stolen away from you. And if it's planned, it shows that you and I we are all stakeholders in that struggle. I want to believe that whatever you are doing as a human being, you need an object of coercion shouldn't have come into play. It has to arise from an inner will, a free will to do so. And I want to believe that you see, Ebonyi State is being controlled by an APC-led administration, and Imo is an APC. Then Anambra is Abga. Then when you can see that there is cross purposes in all these movements. If they have aligned, I think that it will have given much weight to this struggle, and that is my take.
All right, let's move to the comment section and see what our viewers are saying concerning what we are discussing this morning. I have us saying, which Abia defies sit at home when your news even testified that the street of Abia is empty with pictures. Okay, let's move down to another person there. Mike, this is coming from James Manu. Mike, I am living in Umaya. It's a lie. It's a lie. I am living in Umaya. This is coming from James. And just a chima, I say, Mike, even during the South African independence struggle, many South Africans were against him and didn't comply with him in everything. Beautiful. Beautiful comment. Chima. Thank you so much. All right, we have somebody saying down, which Abia are you talking about? Is it the one in Yoruba land? Una and fake news now 5 and 6. Who is dishing out fake news? Yeah, nobody's dishing out fake news. Yeah, you can go to the Guardian and see. Go to the Guardian and somebody is to say. This is coming from Chevo. Said we are dishing out
go to the Guardian, the correspondents were on ground. Yeah,
and I told you, according to reports, according, I wasn't there.
National
dailies. All right, moving on to another person. Good morning, everybody in the house. Young Nwokoro. All right, thank you so much for saying hi to us this morning. Good morning to you all. Nigerians need to unite and speak with one voice. That's how you put the current government sit up. Wow. Thank you so much for that beautiful comment. Triple C saying this is a lie. There was sit at home. There was total lockdown in the southeast. This is coming from Triple C. On to the next one. Yoruba propaganda 6 and 5. This is coming from Nwafo. This is not a Yoruba thing. We are talking about what the report says about some axis in those regions. That's what we're talking about. This is not a matter of Yoruba. All right, on to the next one. We have a quick penny. The Igbo nation are as united as ever. Don't mind the government propaganda. Thank you so much. Some Igbo elites with selfish interests are well amongst the Igbo folks. Exile is their best option pretty soon. Thank you so much, Quick Penny. I love that message. On to the next one. Felix, before you talk, remember June 12, what happened when the Igbos left for their homeland? This is coming from Okechukwu Nirimandu. Now, on to the next one. I'm still coming back to the comment section to see what our viewers are saying. At the IP of the indigenous people of Biafra has pushed. All right, I'm still coming to the comment section to see what our esteemed viewers are saying. Like I said earlier on, the viewers are still dishing out comments as regards what we are discussing this morning. But I will still be going back to the comment section to see what they are saying regarding what we are discussing this morning. indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has pushed for an official day. You mentioned this yesterday. I think that it should be done officially. There is nothing wrong in getting an official day. Let government also, you said it's not possible? Your take on it. Why did you say it's not possible? Sorry, a few minutes, sorry. Sorry, Mr. Abi. How did you say it's not possible?
All right, good morning, viewers. My name is Michael Adebayo. First and foremost, I will tell you that it's not possible for the federal government of Nigeria to grant a specific day as a remembrance day of Biafra. Like I've asked, I said it yesterday, I said, what is Biafra? Okay? Those who are agitating for Biafra, who are they in Nigeria? Is it for genuine reason or for selfish reason? Okay, it is no longer a news. You've seen they have declared yesterday within themselves selfish group of people, selfish instrumental political opponents. Okay, those who does not want peace for the nation, peace for the entire eastern states in Nigeria. Those who are not thinking of freedom, of peace of mind, of moving forward for the Easterners, for the Nigerians. They are the one coming together, strategizing, bringing all these ideas together and saying they are making a motion for Biafra. Like I said yesterday, those who matters in society, in Nigeria, in diaspora, that really have what it takes to be a Nigeria, to be an Igbo person, will not come out and tell you that Biafra should take place. Biafra should do this. It is not a crime for whosoever to agitate for a freedom, but the way and manner how to go about it, and that is what we have witnessed yesterday during the turnout of the soul of each state. You see, majority of strong states didn't respond to the turnout. So he has shown a very strong message and evidence to what I was saying yesterday, coming back again this morning. Okay, so government cannot grant such. It's not constitutional.
Government granted June 12th.
June 12th. We all know who is Abiola. Okay, did Abiola create a war in Nigeria? Did we fight war over Abiola? Did we kill millions of people over Abiola?
There was riots.
Eh? How many people was killed? There was no riot. It was just a turnout of protests. It was just a protest. It wasn't a riot.
It led to that.
There
was riot in Lagos State.
There is protest in Lagos. There was no riot in Lagos. Because whenever we are using the word of riots, there must be a tussle whereby 2 or 3 people are injured or killed. Such did not take place. Easterners, they are loyalists of Abiola. The Northerners, some part of Northerners are loyalists of Abiola. The West, the South, some part are loyalists of Abiola. So everybody come together to protest, to fight for MKO.
But at that point in time, Odumegwu Ojukwu was also fighting for a cause. Abi?
He was fighting for a cause after the doom has been done. Yes, after a very expensive mistake has been made. You know, these are not what we should be addressing or we should be going back to. All we are agitating for now is we need to move forward. You can see what is taking place in Nigeria.
Are we moving forward in the country?
We are moving forward.
Are we really moving forward?
We are moving. As in Nigeria,
you can see the reports coming from the Vanguard newspaper. We are hungrier, impoverished. This is what Nigerians are saying.
No, fine.
This is happening under the leadership of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. 2 years in office. Nigerians are living in poverty.
Let me quickly address.
So, are we moving forward?
Let me quickly address this very write-up briefly. Not just Nigeria alone. At the time UK faced it, at the time America faced it, at the time Germany faced it, the Russian faced it, the Canadian faced it. Now today, Canadian is a favorite home for Nigeria to say we are running down to. UK, US is a favorite home to say we are running down to. Forgetting that they also face their own hard time, and this is ours. Okay, so the earlier the better. We just need to sit tight. Number one, we need to comply with the government and see how to go about it, and pray that God should restore back the peace and the freedom and the good growth for this country. Am I communicating? So it is not a crime if anybody say, well, we are hungry. No. The foundation, the Bible says the foundation could be destroyed, what can the righteous do? What we are trying to do now is we are trying to put things in order. This present government of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for me, I don't know, I don't care whatsoever people will say.
Are you comfortable with the situation on ground?
I'm not comfortable due to the fingerprints of oppositional party tormenting his government.
Opposition tormenting Bola Ahmed Tinubu's
Tormenting his
government?
government, yes. Tormenting his government with insecurity, with some underground coup. Just I mean, so they are making the system not to balance. But I want to believe God and believe you mean we will all come to testify to the goodness of God in this country.
Is it the opposition that brought about inflation in the country?
When we talk about the opposition bringing about inflation in the country, these are what we have been experiencing for long. And when we talk about politics, okay, there are so many things attached to it. I can easily come up with any joker or any logic to victimize your idea, to give you a fight for your leadership. Okay, so I'm not trying to put blame on whosoever. Okay, but I just want us to put our faith together as one Nigeria and believing that by the grace of God we will all celebrate.
If you believe in one Nigeria, some entities don't believe in one Nigeria.
If those entities do not believe, they are average.
They are average. What are, even the Yorubas want to do a nation at some point. I don't know if it's still going on. Right?
I might be
It's still going on. Yes.
No, it's not going on.
An agitation
it's not going on.
For Yoruba freedom as well.
It's not going on.
It's not going on.
It's not going on.
Why?
Am I permitted to?
Number one, why it's not going on is it is only a stupid and individual. As a Yoruba man, we want to come out to blame or to condemn the administrator of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, all his efforts that he has put in place in trying to balance the situation of this country. Do you understand me? And he have just spent like 2 years in 2 years or 2 years plus in office. Do you understand me? We still have about a year plus or 2 years to go. Why not we just try to put our hands together and pray for a better future, a better tomorrow? Let's stop being biased and say because I'm an Igbo man, it's not favoring me. I'm an Hausa man, it's not favoring me. If you're an Hausa man, ever since when you have been occupying the position of presidential in this country, what have you been able to bring down to Nigeria? So it's not a crime if we give whosoever an opportunity to lead us in this country, and let's see what we can all achieve together. It's not a crime for an Igbo man to be a president. It's not a crime if a Yoruba man is the president.
Why is an Igbo man deprived of that right?
Being deprived by who? By who? By who?
You heard what Nigerians are saying.
The game of
that's what Nigerians are saying about the 2023 election, that it was a stolen mandate.
No, I disagree.
It wasn't a stolen mandate.
I disagree. The game of who?
They said the right person that should be there is Peter Obi.
The right person.
But President Bola Ahmed Tinubu stole his mandate.
The right person that is president now is still the right person that deserves to be there. He won the election, home and away. We saw the numbers of Igbo coalition that works together for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We saw the number of the South, the Delta, the Northerners that trip out, that work together. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed won the whole West. He won the North. So how can you win an election? It's all about the game of majority.
Numbers.
It's a game of number. It's not a game of minority. So I disagree with whoever that tell me that Asiwaju Bola Ahmed did not win an election. He should come out and give me his own statistics and his own analysis about it. They don't have any genuine proof. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he won the presidential election peacefully, successfully. Even right here in Lagos State, the governor of Lagos State, somebody also won the election successfully and peacefully. Every other governor of APC in the East, they won their election successfully and peacefully. We all witnessed what happened in America during their presidential election. It is not only Africa or Nigeria that maybe during an election, maybe there is tussle or a bragging or argument or a fight. When whatever is called politics, we should expect such to take place.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Michael. I really appreciate your contribution this morning. All right, back to Mr. Sorry, I'm coming. Back to Mr. Olajide and Vincent. Yeah, you said you wanted to say something.
See, what Mr. Adebayo was saying Actually, I disagree with him. Yes, even please on this platform we don't use insultive words. I'm a Yoruba man. If you say it will be if you say it's a stupid Yoruba man that will say to mood does not do this. We don't use such word on this platform. Please, Mr. Michael, please, a word of caution. We don't use insultive words. I'm a Yoruba man. I'm not stupid. I'm learning. I'm sound. So for me to hold my views doesn't make me stupid. I want to take him up on what he said about Tinubu. If you take a rash decision that worsens the situation of things, you should be held responsible for it now. This Tinubu knows that if you remove all the subsidies, all money has a multiplier effect on the price of everything. This Tinubu never knew, as Nigerians with Mobi for many years, that price of oil and oil as a product, it has a multiplier effect on the price of it on every other thing. If you increase the price of petroleum product, price of diesel, petrol and coal will be increased. Temperature fear will go up. Cost of generating will be. People know that this is a product that has multiplier effect. Before you take a rash decision of in removing up subsidy, when you knew for that price of other thing will go up, you must have made a provision down that this money, excess money you are going to save, you will deploy into other things that will touch the life of Nigerians. Take for example, the issue of transportation. You should pass more public buses to the streets. You should have made that excess money save in bringing assisting people. So for more food supply to be cleanest the number of food. But all those basic things that are supposed to assist masses, it did not put money there. They are just spending the money elsewhere. So Tinubu should be held responsible for the decision he has taken. He got that removal of subsidy. He got it worse. He did not take adequate consultation before he removed that subsidy, because excess money he saved from it was not deployed in the assisting of people. He just begin to add more money to the states, give more money to the states. Is the state government the president of people spend that money on those items that touch the life of people, that people will touch their life directly? He didn't do that. So you're not saying that you're all responsible. He's giving examples of Canada, US,
Russia.
And co. Do they take unreasonable decision?
Do they take unreasonable decision?
Yeah, they will have brought hardship to the people. They didn't do that. If you take an unreasonable decision that brought more hardship to the people, you should be held responsible for it. So we are holding people responsible for your unreasonable decision you are taking. I'm not saying removal of subsidy is bad. It's good. But the money you save for meat, what do you use it for, or what do you spend it for? Is it on the
what
people?
Has it translated?
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah.
Has it impacted the lives of Nigerians?
May God bless you, Mr. Mike. That's it. Development of the life of the people. You're just spending the money. You're just giving the money to the government. Send more money approved to the state now. Is that the issue?
To the political class.
Yes.
The ones enjoying
the money, not the masses.
Mr. Vincent, he said in terms of performance, the major challenge President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has is the opposition. Is that true? He cited insecurity as an example.
It's a blatant lie. I think when Jonathan was in power, I think the president and his acolytes were also in the opposition. We knew how they used the instrumentality of propaganda to oust Jonathan and his government. And why should he be crying foul now? When he's also being given just a dose of what he gave during his own time. I want to believe that whosoever says, made such a statement, he's not living in a real world. He's living in an imaginary world. That's number one. And number two, I want to say that when you look at the dynamics of the kind of crime we are in, you will see that a lot of suffering. Or what you is our BVN, or what you is our NIN. For crying out loud, more money now is being generated to the coffers of every state in Nigeria, and more money comes to the federal government. Why can't same be?
After watching this video, now you understand very well what we mean when we say that Nigeria is irredeemable. When we call for the disintegration of Nigeria, you will now understand. There is no plan and there is no way Nigeria will survive in the dish that it is today. and Nigeria continue to deepen into more failure, into more disaster, into more insecurity, and into more economic instability. The earlier we begin to think wisely and focus on the solution, which is disintegration, the better for all of us. It is not a selfish request. It is not just about the Biafran. It is about humanity. If you want to save humanity, you must support the disintegration of the contraption called Nigeria. Divide the country along people that have same value system. People that have same value system. The Oduduwa people, the Middle Belt, the Northerners, and the Southeastern and the Biafrans. That is the only solution. No matter how you try to run away from it, it will continue to haunt you. Thank you, and let's keep watching. Go to comment section and share your comments.